Ladies and gentlemen, hello, good evening, welcome back to Dark Souls 3. So, couple of quick things. I traded a black firebomb to the Crow back in Firelink Shrine, got a second Titanite chunk, put the chunk into the Karthus Shodel, +7. It is now doing just slightly more damage than the Sharp Scimitar +6. And it has longer range, and I like the moves. So we're using the Shodel full time now. So that's cool. The other thing is I am level 75. The recommended level for the Ashes of Ariandel DLC is around level 70-ish, give or take. Earlier if you're feeling more confident, later if you're not feeling as confident. So we're going to be going there, probably in the next video. I'm more or less committed to going in there in the next video. So this video is going to be dedicated to wrapping up a couple little things that I would like to do before heading into the DLC. So the two big things that I'm after... Thank you. The two big things that I'm after... One would be the ability to get a lightning infusion on my weapon. And I may still go try to pursue that. That's a little bit beyond the Pontiff Sulivan fight. The boss fight that we just did. The other thing that I'm after is in this direction. And that is the... I mean, clearly, we're here. We're in a place that I just referred to as this direction. So this is the one that we're going to be going after. You'll just have to trust me on this one. I'm hoping that there will be somebody for us to summon here. I suspect that's not going to happen. I see no such summon signs here. Oh, you know what? They might not show up until after we've triggered the boss fight. Interesting. Let's do this then. I'll maybe try to escape from the fight? Yeah, I'll maybe try to escape from the fight. Hello, old lady who gave us the banner to get down off the high wall into the undead settlement. How are you doing?
What is wrong, unkindled one? Are you not a Lord Seeker? Head to the base of the high wall. What on earth? Lord, he must be. My dear Prince Lothric.
Hey, we got the Basin of Vows. What do you know? We'll just put the Basin of Vows. Oh, not going to do anything with it yet. I love the Dancer. This is one of my favorite bosses in the game. Not super great to fight, mostly just cool looking. I think we got out alive? I had no health. Am I dead? Oh my gosh, I'm alive. Holy cow, we made it. Holy moly. Holy moly. Okay, now I just want to see if any summoning signs will show up. I don't believe the Master will show up. He's one of the options for fighting Vort. And he actually does okay against the Dancer. It's actually like your best choice if you're going to go try to fight her immediately. Like before you even fight Vort. There's another summon sign, another NPC, and I believe if you do what I did, if you go kill the old lady, I think the other summon will, like, show up, like, see the dancer and just, like, leave. He'll use a black separation crystal or whatever. But I would rather get, like, a human. Even just having one other person would make the fight a lot more manageable. Alright, well, this is not going super great here. Oh, will you freaking leave me alone? I just want to kill you. Knock it off. There we go. Good grief. Killed him with style, too. How about that? I could, in theory, be trying to parry some of these attacks, because I do have a shield that lets me do that. Okay. Just swinging and missing everywhere. Can we just ignore you for the time being? I would love... There we go. Yeah, we do have summoning signs. Look at that. The Wanderer. Sure, welcome aboard, buddy. He's a sun bro. One may be enough. If a second person showed up, I would probably check them out as well. Like that. Thank you, the Wanderer. You are incredible. And Sorteros. Alright, here we go. This is it. We're gonna go check out the dancer. Okay. I actually did a little tiny bit of jolly cooperation here, getting myself summoned as a sunbro. The dancer, like Pontiff Sulivan, is quite vulnerable to the gnawing bleed. Ooh, that grab is the thing we gotta watch out for the most, because that is guaranteed death. Oh, and Sorteros left. That's a bummer. Alright. Now is when things get a little tricky, yeah. No more grab, though, so that's good. Now we just gotta watch out for the super combos. Probably should have rolled through all this stuff, made that a priority. Get rid of some of that stuff so I could dodge. Wanderer's in there just tanking the fight for me. And doing insane damage. Oh my gosh. The Wanderer, you are amazing. I kneel before you and your mighty Thunderblade. Oh, that was so cool. Oh, I love the dancer. That fight. Alright, cool. So normally we wouldn't be coming here until a fair bit later in the game. We have a lot of souls from that. 50,000? Holy cow. Alright, well, we're gonna see how this goes. As I've mentioned, this is only my second time playing the game. So, I am assuming I'll be able to manage this. I don't really see why not. But this could also just be a disaster. We're up here. Sorry, I need to wander around up here and just praise the dead end. I do have a rough idea of where we need to go. It's not going to stop me from exploring other areas as well. Ooh, this leads back to the Consumed King's Garden, right? Oh, we have to fight that guy. I don't want to fight that guy. This will be a shortcut later. We're not going to deal with the Consumed King's Garden just yet. That one is the Miracle Caster? Yeah, he's getting healed the other night. He has cast his healing spell on the other night. You can tell they have a faint little orange glow. Oh gosh, you're very sturdy. Oh gosh, you hurt real bad. Are you really not going to come past the threshold of this door here? I will do this all day long. I have no shame. We're gonna have to fight some of you eventually. Oh, my beloved Titanite chunks. Oh, that would make life so much easier if we could just go down there. Alas, it is not yet meant to be. Soul of a crestfallen knight. Ah, weapon, try tears. Sure, there's a weapon there. Whatever. I believe the creepy crawly, the guy in the robes who casts spells, yeah, that guy, I think they're going to cause some problems for us. I forget if they have any like actual ranged attacks or anything. I think they might. Oh, I keep underestimating, or overestimating the range on this Shodel. Oh gosh, there's two of you. Nope. Only feel like fighting one of you, thank you very much. Oh good. Yeah, they're all just afraid of this door. I'm on board with that. Oh, and you don't have any of the magical regen. I don't have any focus. I feel like lightning would probably be more effective against these guys because they are very heavily armored. And lightning generally does more damage against heavily armored foes. Can I please lock onto you? Alright, well, thank you for destroying that. It was in the way. Your magical regen is gone now. Oh man, I love triggering that bleed effect. It does so much damage. Alright, large shards. Yeah, well, large shards are still pretty good. There's one more potential candidate weapon that I might end up using that we're actually fairly close to getting if I go back to Irithyll. So having the large shards to upgrade that would be nice. There's also another spellcasting tool like a talisman or a chime, something along those lines. There's one of those that would probably be an upgrade over the chime that we're using right now, although this is one of the better ones. It will scale fairly well. Yeah, well, you know, I may rest there. Let's... Oh, and that's just a shortcut back to where we just came from. Okay. Yeah, well, we're going forward, so there's no reason not to rest here. Gosh, I have a lot of souls. I don't feel super comfortable wandering around with this many souls. That appears to be not a mimic. Hood of prayer, robe of prayer, and the skirt of prayer. And something is grumbling out there. Oh, another chunk. Oh, the Titanite chunks are just rolling in, and it's so good. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. I've done that a couple times now. We actually have a kick with this weapon, as opposed to the scimitar where we don't have a kick. We have the little spinny, swordy, slashy backflip thing. I frankly like the kick. It makes dealing with shielded enemies a bit easier. A little bit. Come on, I see your friend there. Oh, you Estus! That's right, I forget that all you grunt soldiers can just do that. Yeah, somebody up there's throwing Lloyd's talismans or undead hunter charms at us. Oh, is that actually a thing that we can drop down onto? I'm not going to mess with it right now. Gosh, I forget most of what's going on here. I think the guy throwing talismans is up above. Yeah, there he is. Well... Well, let's deal with you over here a little bit. Oh gosh, you're very sturdy. Luckily, they're just like the same grunt enemies from the very beginning of the game. They're just upgraded versions. A little bit sturdier. Well... Okay, we made it to the hard part. Welcome to the hard part, everybody. I would really, really, really like to not die and lose all my stuff here. The good news, though, is I think if we just get past the dragons, we're more or less home free. I forget if any of you are alive. You are. You're very alive. Oh gosh, you're very, very sturdy as well. Oh man, that stake messed him up real bad. Oh gosh. Wow, how many chunks are we up to? 4. That's another upgrade for my Shodel. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh, I'm very, very excited about this. Okay, dragon time. I have no idea if we can just run across. Has the other dragon not shown up yet? Does it not show up until we try to run across? Or we could just go down and around, maybe? That might be the way to go here. Yeah, we'll have to deal with one of the explodey black enemies, I think. And a bunch more dudes. Okay, let's rest at the bonfire. I feel very, very nervous carrying around 75,000 souls. Have I mentioned that yet? I don't really want to go level up, though. I got plans for these souls. Kind of, not really. Okay, I had no idea if the fire was going to hit me there. Visually, no. Damage-wise, yes. Like all fire in Dark Souls. Hitbox doesn't quite line up. Okay, that's fine. That was a good experiment. We can go get those souls back, I believe. I hope. Yeah, and the other dragon's there now, too. I could also see if we could just, like, cheese the fight from afar. Can I lock onto you at all? Okay, I killed the dragons. I used a bow and arrow because I figured, you know, I am a dexterity-based character. I do have the dex. I can use a bow and arrow effectively. Ugh, those noises. Okay. This episode is probably going to go a bit long, just as an FYI. The thing that I want is in there. And we cannot get in there until we can open this gate. Or rather, opening the gate will make things a bit easier for us. I kind of roughly, vaguely forget how all this works. Oh, this is full of explodey fire, isn't it? Yeah, explodey bits. Oh gosh, they're all here. I probably... I'm up in the air. I don't know. Should I Ember up for the extra HP and open myself to the possibility of invasions? Or do we just want to keep going here? I think we just keep going here. Although... Yep. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, one of the black, disgusting things is up there as well. I'll have replenishment ready to go. I don't think we need it just yet. Oh my gosh, there's so many enemies here. Yeah, no, please don't do that. Okay, problem solved? Question mark? Pale pine resin. That's a mimic. It's just a big old mimic right there. Sure. We'll do that. We'll get a free Titanite scale. Don't mind if I do. I will get the replenishment going now. We're going to ignore the mimic for the time being. I'm here for other things. I do have lightning... the lightning bolt instead of the lightning stake. So we'll see if that helps me deal with some of these stompy knights that we're going to have to fight. Because there are a handful of them that we're going to actually have to deal with here. Can I lock onto you from up here? Oh my gosh, maybe I can? Maybe? Can I throw lightning at you without walking over the edge? No. No, I cannot. Oh, that guy's gonna be tough to fight. And there's like 2 or 3 other knights between us and him. Well, that just... that did not work out at all. Luckily, the dragons are just dead forever. Ooh, and I missed an item there. Didn't even see that. A refined gem. Interesting. Don't think we're ever going to use it. Yep. There's a knight. Oh, and there's one of you. Oh, there's that knight. Boy, you have a hell of a range, don't you? How far are you willing to chase me? Where's the point where you turn around and go back? Because there has to be one, right? You come maybe not past the dragon head? You might actually chase me forever once I start hitting you. I wish I could just stay locked on. That would be so nice. There we go. Alright, maybe we go back to gnawing, because you don't have a shield. Oh yeah, that healer back there is going to be a nuisance. Come on, one more, kill him. Good enough for me. Okay, I think we can ignore the one that's stomping around over there on the right. Although I do want treasure. You know, while we're here. May as well. Right? I don't think you have anything important over there that you're guarding. I certainly hope not. Oh, and there's my souls are up there. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's 85,000 souls. We're gonna go get those back. Although I could just edit this out. You literally just saw me do this. If there's a death or anything embarrassing in here, I'll leave it in for you, but otherwise, I'll see you in a moment. Okay, got my souls back, and here we go. I don't think we angered the knight down below. I have no idea how many more knights lie between me and my ultimate goal here, but I'm going to try to be cautious because we've come a long way and I don't want to fail now. Huh? There's the fog wall. This is it. This is what we're here for. This is a cool little shortcut that I'm going to trigger and send back down on its own. So we can use that now. I don't actually want to use it yet. We want to get on the other side of that door. We could also go down and deal with that thing. Poking out of the dragon's foot. We are not going to deal with that thing. Not right now. Maybe eventually. You have that to look forward to. You're welcome. Oh, right. This place is full of people along the rooftops. And I am now one of them. How did you die? What did you do? Did you just stand there and die of old age? No. You got stabbed over the edge. So I think we need to go over there, which means we got to deal with the two crossbowers, and then also that big guy. They are just going through my shields. They have some sort of like magical effect on those, which I do not like at all. You want to come fight me up here, please? Like all the way up here, please? Just like that. That is why you don't fight on the rooftops like a chump. And I'm very glad that that was not me dying like that. Okay, we're vaguely at the end of my memory. Really don't recall much more beyond this point. I think we can just scoot down the ladder. I don't think anything too awful's waiting down here for us. Please let that actually be correct. We're gonna have to listen to that sound effect, though, that noise, because that's the thing on the dragon that I didn't kill. There's one on each dragon. I have killed neither of them. But I believe this is just it. Oh, there's one of you. Something tells me I'm not going to be able to get to the end of your aggro range in this tiny enclosed building back here. And just to be safe, we're going to go back to the Wave Blue. I'm going to drop my Chloranthy ring, go back to the Sage's ring. I'd kind of forgotten about that. Are you just down below us? Maybe on the other foot? I don't know. Oh, that's no good. Oh, Sage's ring just saved my life there. Large shard. I'll take it. And we got Estus back. I think we got regular Estus back. Either way, still very handy. And you are not a mimic. You are... Ta-da! 3 Titanite scales. Alright, that's what we came here for. So now we can head back out. By the way, that is not what we came here for. We came here for this! Praise the sun. So, we're gonna offer 10 sunlight metals. Sacred Oath. Cool. Covenant Allegiance has deepened. A rank has been gained. What if we offer 20 sunlight metals? There it is. That's what we're here for. The Great Lightning Spear. And the rest of these really just don't matter. Here, you can have all of them. I don't care. So, if we take a look... The Great Lightning Spear requires 30 faith. It uses a good chunk of extra FP, like 50% more, which is kind of a bummer. What does Doris's gnawing use? 20. So the Great Lightning Spear, primal account of Lightning Spear, which tells of an ancestral dragon slayer. Hurl a giant lightning spear. Gwyn, the First Lord, slew dragons with his sunlight spear, a tradition upheld by his firstborn, and the great spear he wielded. Much of this resplendent tale of father and son, while epic, remains tragically untold. So yes, there's an even more further, better, upgraded version of this miracle. That's the weird flaming butterfly situation. Beyond the boss door. We will be not dealing with that just yet. Is there anything else I want to do here? Who are you? Oh, Morn. Oh, I didn't realize that we could get... Or, Egon, sorry. I didn't realize that we could get Egon here for this boss fight. You are not a mimic? Is this a trap? I'm very confused. This feels like it should be a trap. Another Titanite scale. Gosh, we have so many Titanite scales. Which, sadly, I have no real use for. Here's another elevator? Okay, good. Okay, that is the one that I recall. That is another area that we will not be visiting for a while. Red Tearstone ring. Don't mind if I do. Sorry, we're just getting a last little bit of loot. Probably should have equipped the silver cat ring before doing that. Kaitha's chime, kind of cool. I basically have everything I want right now. So we're gonna go back to the... we'll go to the shrine. Why not? Okay. Because of all the editing I'm going to have to do, I have no idea how long this video is going to turn out to be. But that's fine. Oh, let's just equip the new miracle before I do anything else. Before I forget. So that was one of the two things that I wanted to get. Having lightning weapons would be very cool before we go into the DLC. I don't think we're going to go do that, though. I think we'll worry about it later. I don't know. We can always start the DLC, and if it's a real mess, then we can come back. Last thing I wanted to check. Oh yes, we killed the dancer, so we have new things available here. This is kind of cool. Soothing Sunlight. Restore high HP for self and a broad area. So it's just like a much better version of the heal spells we have. Requires 45 faith to use. We're not quite there though. So this is a special miracle granted to the maidens of the Princess of Sunlight. Restore a large amount of HP to self and those in the general area. The miracles of Guinevere, the princess cherished by all, bestow their blessing on a great many warriors. Also could get the dancer's swords, the two swords that she had during the fight. One is magic and one is... dark. Sorry, one is dark and the other one is fire. So paired enchanted swords that Pontiff Sullivan bestowed upon the dancer of the Boreal Valley. These blades, symbolic of the dancer's vows, are enchanted by dark magic in the right hand and fire in the left, mirroring the Pontiff. Because we have his swords in here? Yeah. He has two individual swords, the Pontiff. So that's what we can get from the dancer's soul. Probably gonna go with Soothing Sunlight. 80 FP to cast that. Holy cow, yeah.
Treat the fire.
It is not a thing that we're really going to be making much use of. Last thing. When I came back here to buy... what's it called? Arrows. There we go. When I came back here to buy arrows in town to kill the dragon, I upgraded my Shodel to +8, and I upgraded my Chime to +4. and we only have one chunk, so we can't really do too much else. Yeah, I think we're ready for the DLC. I think we're headed in. The only other thing I might do is buy the Dancer's armor set, because I think it's the coolest looking armor set ever, but I did use that extensively and exclusively in my first playthrough, so maybe not. Yeah, DLC, next time, Ashes of Ariandel. We're gonna go check it out. This may be a horrible idea, or it may be a great idea. I'm not sure. We'll find out together. Thank you all for joining me, and may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.